Okay, it's free agency time. It's open. These are the lists of free agents that are pretty significant, I would say. And we have made our 5-a-side teams each, not just upon this list, but with all the free agents that are out and about. Darian, let's get started with your 5-a-side team. Who you would have repping you? Who you would have repping you?
Team Darian.
I was gonna say, if you were also on the pitch, but then that was out of line.
Wait, did we not all do this, assuming at least partially you're a little bit on the pitch?
Right,
yeah, I'm a sub. I'm coming in, and then I'm playing with them. Tag me in.
All right, Darian, go for it.
So I would name my team the Boston Baddies. Boston Baddies, this is who I would want as a part of the team. So first I would go with Rose Lavelle. Boom, she's in the middle. Nagasato up top with Mal Swanson. I want the 1v1, the combination players up there. I think that they'll tiki-taka all around the field. The 1v1 ability, and then the finishing. Each of these players are such good finishers with both feet. Decent in the air. I just think free kick specialists, like it's going to be a fighting match of who gets to take free kicks. And then we have Dunny and Sonnet in the back, because I wanted some big hitters.
Like that.
Sonnet is a beast. I do not want to go into tackles against her. I would love to play with her on my team, or maybe I'm the coach or something in this, I don't know. But that's why I picked Sonnet and Dunny in the back. Let Dunny go forward, go 1v1, be a part of the attack, and Sonnet can distribute the ball and just keep things calm and be there with some bark and some bite when we need her. This is my 5-a-side team. That's who I'm rocking with. I love all of these players. It was actually really difficult to choose.
It's so difficult.
It was so difficult.
Really hard. The list was very long.
Yeah, it was longer than I expected.
That's what I was trying to say about the list that we're seeing now is not the full list. There are many, many more players than was just on the full screen right there.
Yeah, there's about 75 players on the full free agency list. Yeah, it's a hefty chunk of talented players.
Extensive list. Christine Kupa, who did you go with?
Oh, I chose very, very, very wisely, I think.
She took this almost as seriously as she took naming the Boston team.
Honestly,
for NWSL.
yeah, I doubled down. No, but when I had envisioned this, and I was like, okay, I've played a lot of 5-a-side, so I want very versatile players. So you're going to say, Christine, that's a little bit crazy. You chose an awful lot of defenders. But I digress. Okay, we have Sarah Gordon, zippy one, right? She's got speed, she's great on the ball, she's pretty versatile. Then we have Jess McDonald, which I did not do this formation, but sure, we could see how this could go with this. So Jess McDonald, I'm trying to channel her North Carolina courage era goal scoring. She's got the maturity, she knows she's smart, right? You're good on a 5-a-side in that way. Sinead Farrelly coming out of Gotham. However, in the very beginning of her career, she's one of the best box-to-boxers in the game. So I feel like we can channel some of that here. Emily Fox, sly in the box. We got this, okay? So, and then last but not least, we have Becky Sauerbrunn, who's going to go against Reba. I mean, come on. Everybody cheers when she scores a goal. She's very, very smart in the back to lock it down. You know, maybe I get like 30 seconds on this pitch with him.
I love it.
I'll give yourself more time than that. I mean, that's a solid group. You got some speed on that left flank with Sarah Gordon, Emily Fox. Woo.
But why was Sarah Gordon up top?
Okay. Full disclosure, I did not give an actual tactical
I didn't
lineup.
either.
I said, here's what I want. I want a very defensive side, because you need the versatility when you're playing small side, where, like, yes, you have, to me, at least logically, as a midfielder who is not a great defender, you want to have really good defenders that are able to go up and that are capable of scoring goals. So I went a little bit more defensively minded.
I like that. That's pretty much how I built mine as well.
Oh my gosh, I was just about to say, what a flawed concept. All attackers can defend. Can all defenders attack?
Absolutely
no.
not.
I'm attacking heavy.
Right, but I chose the best of the best defenders to attack.
I went versatility heavy.
Okay.
In my 5-a-side with this roster that I have pulled out there, some players that we've already seen a little bit out there. Emily Fox is my versatility player, because Tierna Davidson is going to lock it down in the back. She's not going to stray too much. She's a really smart defender, and she's got a super high soccer IQ. You also don't have to run too much in 5-a-side. If you've got one, that's going to hold. Emily Fox is going to be everywhere on the five-a-side pitch. She's going to be in the attacking 18-yard box. She's going to be on the right side. She's going to be on the left. She's going to also get back and defend. So she's my wild card to have free range to roam. Rose Lavelle is going to hold down the midfield. She's got the crafty skills, but she can also put pressure on initially to slow down the play in transition. And then, of course, Crystal Dunn and Mallory Swanson. I did give a tactical, and I did put Dunn up top on purpose.
Yes.
I love this. She's going to start the counter press for my five-a-side team. She's going to put pressure on, and then as soon as she gets the ball, she's just going to whip shots in there with Swanson following up. I mean, we're going all the way to the ship.
I'm also very versatile in my roster. I really like that. And I'm seeing a point of connection in all of our rosters, but we'll get to that after we show mine.
Is it good taste? Because I think it's good taste.
We do have good taste. Okay, everyone got some Crystal Dunn, some Emily Fox, because they're just warriors. They're wonderful. Crystal Dunn, one of the most dynamic players that there are. Obviously, she can play in any role, great with both feet. She's ability to tackle, her on the dribble, she's just gritty all around. Absolute total fan of Crystal Dunn. Emily Fox, she's got the pace, the agility that's just unmatched. She can do anything. She crosses it on a dime. She reads moments well. So I would keep her in the back because of her ability to intercept those balls. Casey Kruger is next to her there because she's rock solid. You know, she's strong. She's just a warrior. I just want her to stay back there and make sure that nothing goes through. Interceptions as well there. Mallory Swanson up top. We love to see her back. She's just unstoppable off the dribble. She has the ability to create. Her 1v1 is incredible. And then Farley, she's just so clean technically. I want her controlling the absolute pace of the game, which you can see her do whenever she plays. Like, everything moves how she moves. The pace of what she does just kind of reverberates through, and that's who I want in the engine in my midfield. But I can also switch that. She can also move forward, and we can bring Crystal Dunn into the midfield, and she also has the ability to create, but in a different way, in the pace-wise, not as pace controlling as much as like vision controlling. And anyways, clearly I feel strongly.
I like that. I honestly really like that a lot. I love Casey Kruger in your back line because five-a-side is quick transition and a long diagonal switch, and that's what Kruger can give you too. She can cut inside, she can go right, she can go left. I like it, Jenny.
Thank you.
We'll get our squads out there playing, and we'll see who wins playoffs.
Well, how do we do that when we've like picked multiple same players?
They'll rotate in. That's when we get to sub on for our team, when they're on the other one.